It's been awful. It's been just a debacle.
Well, today is the first day grocery store workers are eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine. We explain what you need to know about new eligibility today in Washington State.
Also today, we catch up with the Zags as they killed time in Indianapolis before their big round 1 game on Saturday.
We are tracking maybe the warmest day of the week. Temperatures may climb into the 60s on Thursday. Tracking that and some rain. Your forecast is next. Well, good evening, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for joining us on KREM 2 News at 5 o'clock. I'm Tom Sherry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Regina On. Mark and Whitney are off. Well, a lot of industries have shut down during the pandemic, but grocery stores never closed. It was the workers at our stores who continued coming to work. So today is the first day grocery store workers are eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine.
Our Morgan Trow is live at the Spokane mass vaccination site where she spoke with a woman getting her first dose today. Morgan.
Regina, you know, it has been so long that people haven't been able to get the vaccine, and grocery store workers have been on the front line of the pandemic since it began. And actually, some workers told me today that this is the first time they've felt hopeful after a year of stress. Grocery stores never got a day off. Employees have been working day in and day out, dealing with customers, produce, and deliveries while other industries shut down. Today, hope and a step forward for some of those workers.
It is a great day for all of us. It's nice to have that reassurance. I'm pretty excited to get in and get the first set of shots and get going, you know, one step towards normal.
A new group of critical workers in Washington are eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine. And Safeway clerk Candace Miller is taking advantage of the first day grocery store workers are allowed to get the shot. She says working in an industry that combines people and food has been crazy.
We were there every day, and you had that chance, you had the exposure every single day. That was our job, and that's what we had to do, so we just kept going. But it's nice to have this extra little bit of protection.
Local 1439 is the union that represents food workers across the inland Northwest. Their president, Eric Renner, says his union of around 8,000 members have been lobbying the governor to include retail, grocery, and food processing employees for months.
I would have liked to have seen it happen a long time ago. We're very happy that, you know, folks are going to be able to be vaccinated now. It's been a long, tough year.
We're all looking forward to see a little bit more of normal, and hopefully everybody kind of gets back to, you know, just everyday life.
To get more information about booking an appointment, you can text the word vaccine to 509-448-2000. Reporting live at the Spokane vaccination site, Morgan Trow, KREM 2 News.
Morgan, thank you. Washington is now in Tier 2 of Phase 1B, along with workers in grocery stores, agriculture, schools and childcare, corrections, transit, and law enforcement are also included. Pregnant women who are 16 and older will also be eligible, along with people living with a disability that puts them at a higher risk.
The Rite Aid store at the Wandermere Mall has opened a COVID-19 vaccine clinic. It's located at 12420 North Division. They will be doing vaccinations 5 days a week with the ability to administer 200 shots a day. They still have several hundred vaccination appointments available this week. Right now, they are having issues getting their store listed on the Vaccine Finder website, so you will want to call them and set an appointment. Their number is 509-466-1946, and that number is also located right there at the bottom of your screen. Well, across state line, we now have a timeline for when the general public in Idaho will be eligible for the vaccine. The recommendations come from the state's COVID-19 Vaccine Advisory Committee, which has now been approved by Governor Brad Little.
That's right. So following their plan, a new round of people would become eligible every week to receive their vaccine. So let's take a look at how it plays out over the next several weeks. Right now, people between 55 and 64 years old with at least one underlying condition are eligible. Next week, the rest of the people in that age range will become eligible. Then the following week on March 29th, people between 45 and 54 years old who have an underlying health condition will become eligible, followed by the general population in the same age group during the first week of April. Then during the week of April 12th, eligibility opens for people 16 to 44 with at least one pre-existing condition. Then it opens April 26th for all Idahoans 16 and older. Well, we are enjoying a beautiful day on the St. Patrick's Day all around the inland Northwest. So, Tom, Sherry, we're officially halfway to the weekend.
Oh boy, I love that. St. Patrick's Day and halfway to the weekend. Now you're talking my language here. Let's take a look at the weather headlines. We've got partly sunny skies, but warmer temperatures expected on Thursday, may get into the low 60s. Then we get a chance of showers developing Friday night and Thursday night into Friday, and then also into Saturday. And then we'll look for mostly cloudy skies, a little bit cooler, actually seasonal temperatures on Sunday as the temps climb into the high 40s. Right now we're at 57 degrees, not much in the wind department out of the northwest right now at 3 miles per hour. When you take a look at your day planner forecast, partly cloudy skies this evening, overnight, and again tomorrow. Should get up to 63 degrees on your Thursday. For the weekend, we're calling for a slight chance of showers on Saturday, cooler and mostly cloudy on Sunday with a daytime high of 48. I'll have your 7-day forecast coming up in just about 10 minutes.
All right, Tom, sounds good. Well, earlier today, Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward gave her annual State of the City address. She spoke about the challenges of the previous year during the COVID-19 pandemic and gave updates and progress the city has made. Our own Ian Smay is in the newsroom tonight with more on the mayor's remarks. Ian.
Yeah, Regina, Mayor Nadine Woodward spoke for about 45 minutes this afternoon during her State of the City address. She covered a lot of different topics affecting the city over the past year. She spoke at length about the Spokane housing market and its needs. Woodward explained that the city will have to address many factors to remedy its housing problems.
Managing the city's housing needs will require creative solutions, smart use of density, and a close look at the many factors that influence housing in neighborhoods. That includes transportation, employment and income, access to services, and parking.
Woodward also said it was crucial for Spokane to have the state consider construction as an essential service during the pandemic. In her speech, she also said the city saw $585 million worth of construction done last year, the highest it has been in 2 decades. Woodward also touched on the city's response to the COVID-19 pandemic as it affected Spokane's homeless population. I'll have more on that tonight at 6 p.m. For now, back to you guys.
Spokane Public Schools continue to ask for more feedback on the question about where to build a new sports stadium. During the first of 2 Zoom forums last night, plenty of people who call Spokane home weighed in on the 2 current proposals, either rebuild at Joe Albi or build a new stadium downtown. Now, you may remember in a 2018 advisory vote, people overwhelmingly said they wanted to build the new stadium on land where Joe Albi currently sits, not downtown. But the Downtown Spokane Partnership says the new proposal for downtown stadium could save the district $17 million.
Now, if you build the stadium at the Joe Albi site, just like so many have already said, many of the kids, especially the lower income ones, may not be able to go there. Public transportation, like they said, doesn't go out there nearly as often. You're certainly not going to walk or ride your bike out there. But here's the important point. Not every mom or dad can take the time to get off work to get their kids to sports.
Well, that was just one of the many people who say they support the proposed downtown stadium location, but there was also opposition, including 2 people who said they didn't want the stadium downtown. One who says it would create noise that would interfere with the nearby Civic Theater.
Why do the arts always get the shaft? There are lots of good things about this proposal, but everybody is ignoring the Spokane Civic Theater. It's not even on your drawing.
Well, the second Zoom forum will be held tonight at 6:30. You can find the link to register right now on krem.com. And if you can't make it to tonight's forum, the school board is offering a survey that you can fill out. Text the word survey to 509-448-2000 and we will send you a link to the survey, and we'll do that right to your phone.
Well, we got to hear from the Gonzaga men's basketball team for the first time since the WCC tournament today. Brenna Green joining us from the newsroom for an update on life in the NCAA bubble. Brenna.
Yeah, the Zags have now been in that bubble for 4 days, and they say
Not too bad so far. Honestly, they've kind of been in a bubble for a lot of the season, so it's not too much of a shock to the system. Mark Few revealed that Corey Kispert and Joel Ayayi were upset in a Settlers of Catan game last night by Gonzaga's trainer, and also noted that the team planned to get outside today and play some football and some wiffle ball. Kispert also said he brought his putter to practice golf in his hotel room. A water bottle has been serving as his hole. Overall, the team really isn't allowed to interact with anyone outside of Gonzaga's travel party. Thankfully, that's just fine with the team.
It's definitely a forced socialization here. So if you don't like your teammates or your coaches or other staff around, it's not a very pleasant situation. But fortunately, we got great chemistry, and the guys, I mean, truly enjoy hanging out with each other. So I think that's going to be a real positive for us.
We'll have more from both Mark Few and Corey Kispert tonight at 6. We will also have more from the team tomorrow at 7 p.m. for our Bulldog Madness special, and then stick around at 7:30 for our Bulldog Throwback special. We have several exclusive features airing in Bulldog Madness tomorrow, and then we'll be re-airing some of our exclusive features over the years in Bulldog Throwback. The Bulldog Throwback special will also air at 4:30 tomorrow as well. Back to you.